Good morning, everyone. I'm Miss Black Gold. Thank you for coming back to my channel. I have a Dollar Tree book haul for you. It is not a lot of books I have on my end, but I'm going to show them to you right at the end of the video. Right now, just take a sneak peek into the Dollar Tree book section. I went by Hanover and Jessup, Maryland's Dollar Tree, and I showed you a couple books there. Actually only in Hanover, and I just showed you a little bit of how nice the Jessup Dollar Tree book section was put together. They do a really good job of that. So who else is with me? Who really loves a organized book section at the Dollar Tree? When it's not organized, I can't even take the time to look through. I just like keep on moving. But I hope I can get to the Dollar Tree pretty soon. I've seen a couple things that I'd love to put that are on my wish list that I'd love to pick up. So those, I think those are satin pillowcases, the ones that say good night. Those are really cute. I would love to get those. But y'all, also cases are rising with the coronavirus. And I've kind of just I've been chilling. I haven't gone into the Dollar Tree for a moment. It's probably been about getting ready to go on a week. I would love to maybe stop in there today because I'm going to make spaghetti and I need some of that garlic bread, that Texas toast, you know. But I don't know. Just feeling a little weird. I get my moments like that. I'm okay. I feel like I'm okay to go out. And other moments I'm like, I need to stay in. But I'm always protected. So make sure you all are staying safe. You're protecting yourself, putting on your mask. For those who like wearing gloves, I mean, if you're going to wear gloves, don't do everything with your gloves. I actually saw someone eating fast food with their gloves on. I don't know their backstory. I don't know if they actually had been walking around with them gloves since they came out the house, but it just made me a little, are you really eating food with your gloves on? And you know, use your hand sanitizer if you can't wash your hands. So let's stay safe, everyone. Let's try to get these numbers down. We knew it was going to be a second wave, but oh my goodness, 50,000 cases when I woke up this morning. As of yesterday, 50,000 cases. Today is Thursday. So happy Thursday, everybody. This is like my start of my weekend because I'm off tomorrow. And pray for everyone out there. Put out good juju, put out good blessings into the air. Pray for folks who are struggling with unemployment. My governor has been teetering around with that as far as putting state of Maryland employees, laying them off and taking money from their budget. Folks need to work. I know that state of Maryland employees, a lot of them are essential because a lot of the services that people now need in Maryland because they're unemployed, such as, you know, TCA, EBT, those state of Maryland employees do that. So, you know, we have a lot of essential employees that are state of Maryland. So I was glad to see that it wasn't past the layoffs on Tuesday. It was not passed that their jobs will be in jeopardy, but it's back on the table in another month. So y'all, let's just pray for folks. Not everybody is as fortunate to still be working right now during this pandemic. All right, guys, sorry for running on. Just a little morning talk, and I hope you enjoy this, the sneak peek of the books and also my little small book haul. Hanover, Maryland, and I wanted to show you the book section. I pulled out some books that I'll put back. But I'm putting my books back. I'm not putting back these other books. But it's not too bad. It was doable. You know, some book sections at the Dollar Tree give me so much anxiety that I just have to walk away. I can't even look through them. But I wanted to pull out some and show you what I found. This is just over 100 helpful household hints, I guess, in terms of using Heinz distilled white vinegar. Let's see. I don't see a price on the back of this. I'm not going to open it up. It's in plastic. But I thought that was great. A lot of people don't know of so many different ways you can use vinegar, me included. Look, absorb paint and other unpleasant odors. I didn't know that. Dissolve chewing gum and carpeting. I didn't know that. And I have some sticky spots in my carpet that I'm going to go home and have the boys do this too. It helps relieve skin irritations, cleans oven grease, kills weeds. Remove mildew, from canvas tents, so many more things. So I thought this little tiny thin book could actually be a good read. Okay, another book I pulled out. This is by Lawrence Block. It's titled Centerman, Hard Case Crime. It says this is the long lost first crime novel by the author of A Walk Among the Tombstones. So I didn't know if anybody knew of Lawrence Block, and I thought, hey, if Stephen King is giving him a shout out on the back of the book, that this might be one that you want to read. Let's see if there's a price. I don't see a price. It's probably covered up by the sticker. Okay. Now, in this day and age, with what we're going through, the pandemic, Black Lives Matter, so on, I thought this would be a good read. For me, I figured I want to learn and be educated on everybody. You want to be educated on your president, all of that. So here it is. Trump revealed the definitive biography of the 45th president by Michael Cranish and Mark Fisher. And it says the best of investigative reporting. I was reading a little bit about Mark Fisher, and he is a senior editor at the Washington Post. So it just seemed like it would be possibly informative. Right there it says that this book provides an essential insight into this billionaire businessman, celebrity, and global brand who is now the president of the United States. The price on this book was $18 originally. It's Simon Schuster. And cookbook I grabbed is this one titled Jane Green, Good Tasks, Simple, Delicious Recipes for Family and Friends. She's supposed to be a New York Times best-selling author. Originally priced $30. This is a hardback cookbook. And it did really have some really nice pictures in here. So I didn't give myself much room to show you all pictures, but yeah, so really beautiful, vibrant pictures. So you might want to pick up this previously $30 cookbook. And if you know anything about Jane Green. Now this is titled Voracious by Cara Nicoletti. A hungry reader cooks her way through great books. I found this book to be so cute and interesting. And this is a Back Bay book. But let me see if I can land on some things to show you. Like in here. Okay, so this is titled In Cold Blood. Like these are movie title names. And then she has recipes that go with the book names. Now this one is Goodbye to All That. Like I saw, and that's a grilled peaches with homemade ricotta. But I saw, here it is. I flipped right to it. Moby Dick. And then she will talk a little bit, look, clam chowder, but she does give you the recipe for these things once she's talked about it. See there, look at that. Moby Dick clam chowder. So really cute, and you will find many titles of different great books throughout here, and then the recipe she has for it. This was just a trip for me to see because I just saw this movie on TV the other day. I mean, I've seen it way back in the day when it came out, but it came on again. And if you're old school, you may remember Revenge of the Nerds. This is Curtis Armstrong, who played Booger. And it says, Revenge of the Nerd, or the singular adventures of the man who would be Booger. This book originally was $26.99. Just pulled that out because, like I said, I thought it could possibly be an interesting read. And it was just, to me, funny that I just saw the movie on TV the other day. And then this is Anyone Who's Anyone, George Wayne. It's by George Wayne. The Astonishing Celebrity Interviews from 1987 to 2017. Don't see a price on the outside. There goes the price. USA $25.99. And this is a collection of outrageously funny and sweet nostalgic interviews with some of the most iconic personalities of our time. Originally published in Vanity Fair, The Daily Front Row, and ROME. And these are some of the people that are in here. So you've got, well, you know what? Let me flip to the back. The back, I think, really tells you who. Joan Rivers, Philip Johnson, Carrie Fisher, Kate Moss, Sandra Bernhardt, Martha Stewart, Jerry Hall, Barry White, Eartha Kitt. So this could be a really good, interesting read. This book is titled You'll Grow Out of It by Jessie Klein. And Amy Schumer gives a little word on this book. It says Jessie Klein is a brilliant comedic mind, and this book is a perfect reflection of that. It's like having a glass of wine with the best friend you wish you had. And the price on this book was $26. I meant to look up and see who Jessie Klein was, wondering if she was or this person, he or she, is a fellow comedian. But I do always like going towards biographies and memoirs. And then this last one is a New York Times bestseller, Boys in the Trees, a memoir by Carly Simon. And yes, I listened to some Carly Simon music, so this was interesting to me. This is a paperback, not a hardback book. US $16.99. And this was actually a People Magazine's top 10 book of the year. This is a cookbook that is incredibly cute. It's by Megan Mountford, and it's titled Sugarlicious. It gives you 50 cute and clever treats for every occasion. Let me bring that to you. Let you see the back of it. The price is covered up, so I can't tell you the price. But look at some of these treats, guys. They are so cute. For Christmas. Look at that. Hanukkah. Oh, how adorable. Aww. So those are the holidays and seasons. Oh my gosh. Too cute. So for those that love making stuff like this, you would get a kick out of this book. Oops. Crafts and recipes. I'm in Jessup, Maryland, and look at this Dollar Tree section. They must have cleaned it up yesterday. Still looking good. So this is a Dollar Tree book section that I don't mind looking at the books and going through and seeing what they have. This is doable. Okay, guys, so I picked up 3 books from the Hanover, Maryland Dollar Tree that I thought I would be interested in reading. This is Madison Park, A Place of Hope by Eric L. Motley, foreword by Walter Isaacson, who's the best-selling author of Steve Jobs. This is what the front of this book looks like. On the back here, it says a biography and autobiography, $24.99. And I'm not familiar with this author. There goes a picture of him. But it does say, Eric Motley grew up in the freed slaves town of Madison Park, Alabama. From the beginning in the black community, he rose to become a special assistant to President George W. Bush. And it gives more information on his background. And then on the back here, there have been some remarks by First Lady Laura Bush, Henry Louis Gates Jr. So I grabbed it. I thought it might be an interesting biography and autobiography. Madison Park, A Place of Hope. The next book I picked up, which I really thought was going to be a very interesting read, this is a memoir. It is titled A Stone of Hope by Jim St. Germain with Joe, it says, Sternfield. On the front right here, it says, forgotten at 11, arrested at 15. I should have been a statistic. I made it out for one reason, the people who didn't treat me like one. And on the inside, I believe, it does have the price. $27.99 originally US. And that is Jim St. Germain. It says he now lives in Brooklyn, New York with his son Caleb. He was appointed by President Obama to the Coordinating Council on Juvenile Justice and Delinquency Prevention, and he actually runs a nonprofit organization mentoring at-risk youth. The organization is called Preparing Leaders of Tomorrow. But yeah, I thought this would be a really good, interesting read. Maybe even something that I could read to my boys, A Stone of Hope. The last book I have for you, another quilting book, Wedding Ring, Pickle Dish, and More, Paper Piecing Curves by Culinary McCormick. And let me get up close. I love quilting, like when I see prints like that. I mean, this one is beautiful too. So on the back of the book, it says Simple Techniques, Stunning Quilts. I was not able to find price at all on this. Right there it says Kansas City Star Quilts, continuing the tradition. And let me just flip through this for you. I did read that the woman Carolyn had actually does quilting classes and so on, or did. But look at those quilts. How beautiful. Oh, that one was gorgeous. Very different. So yes, grab this, pick this up. Trying to surround myself with even things that I would like to get into. Take care, everybody. Have an awesome 4th of July weekend on purpose, and we will be speaking very soon.